Hi, and welcome to Nolep. It is finally July, and I know some of you might still stuck here. But a new month means a new game, and new games are what we get. And here is some biggest game released in July. And without further ado, let's start the list.
If you feel confused, just reload your gun.
The First Descendant is a third-person looter shooter developed by Nexon. You can gather up to 4 players for animations, and there are like 14 classes in the base game, each with a unique playstyle that you can try and customize depending on your needs. It is a Korean game, which means visual is everything. The graphics is one of the most visually appealing games in its genre, and I remember playing the alpha test back in the first development, and it's not the best performance I remember with overwhelming visual effects and fast-paced combat, but hey, it is back when the early days of Unreal Engine 5, so things might be different this time. It is a polished looter shooter experience with great visual and engaging combat. If you play Warframe or Destiny, it could be a good choice to try The First Descendant when it's released on July 2nd, 2024 for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't.
Flintlock is an action RPG set in a unique world blending dark fantasy and steampunk elements. It has different combat experience, combining gunplay, melee combat, and magic. It has some Souls-like mechanics, but they add firearms and mythical power, so you can switch between range and close combat with parry, dodging, and unique abilities to outmaneuver your enemies. The game emphasizes exploration with fast open-world environments filled with hidden secrets, side quests, and obviously formidable bosses. Overall, Flintlock Siege of Dawn stands out with its challenging combat, expansive open world, and rich lore for its storyline, a great experience for fans of action RPG. The game is coming on July 18, 2024 for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths.
I think I've been talking about Once Human for quite a while. Once Human is a post-apocalyptic survival game where you can explore dangerous world full of unique cosmic horror twists. The game's survival mechanics are well developed, requiring players to manage hunger, thirst, and stamina, while also dealing with environmental hazard and hostile entities. You can meet other people in the open world and gather resources, build shelters, craft weapons, and even fight bosses with other players. There are also some PvP zones where you can try and join forces with others to clear challenges, since resorts are competitive in the open world. It has been a lot of playtests before, but Once Human will be released on July 9th, 2024 for PC and mobile.
Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
It's a new game from Hoyoverse. Zenless Zone Zero is a fresh action RPG set in a vibrant dystopian city called New Eridu. It is a fast-paced combat system and deep narrative elements. Player controls a team of unique characters, each equipped with distinct weapons and abilities. The combat is fluid and dynamic, emphasizing combos, dodging, and team synergies, basically the same as other Hoyo games, where you can pick a team of 3 characters and combine it to get the best compositions possible. Zenless Zone Zero stands out with its fast-paced combat and deep narrative, but let's be honest, in any gacha games, characters are the most important reason why people put any interest or their monies into it. And after all, it is all back to the gameplay and story. I think this is one of the most fluid characters animation I've seen in Hoyo games so far. They put a lot of effort into animation in this game, and that's stunning. The good news is, we can play the game for free when it's released on July 4th, 2024 on PC and mobile. Kunitsugami Path of Goddess, developed by Capcom, is an action-adventure game that merges Japanese mythology with a vibrant, artful aesthetic. You will play the role of divine warrior on a quest to purify the land and protect the sacred goddess. The game is action-oriented combat with strategic elements, means you will engage in a fast-paced battle, yet there are some combat mechanics you need to pay attention to, like as managing resource and placement of your allies is also one of the main parts that defines your success. I think this is a unique game from Capcom I've never thought they would make. But here it is, a vibrant Japanese folklore action game with goddess and yokai all around. It is cool and we will see more when it's come on July 19, 2024 for PlayStation, Xbox and PC.
This was supposed to be
The year is 2329. You are in the dystopian world of New York, where immortality comes at a price that someone has to pay. You play as a detective, leading the investigation for hunting a serial killer who targets the city's elite citizen. You will have some cool power to manipulate augmentations and advanced technology to reconstruct events leading to each murder and uncover clues that lead to the horrifying truth behind the murder. The game has realistic visuals that are immersive yet grim and mysterious at the same time. Thanks to Unreal Engine 5, now games look more realistic than ever. And with the great graphics comes the great narratives. That's what pushed this game into a wishlist, since the game's coming on July 17, 2024 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC. Evil is a fast-paced first-person vampire shooter. The game features a battle of vampires against other vampires, each with powerful abilities and guns that you can customize. You can also join force with two fellow vampires and take on the cult together as a team. This game has some fast-paced run and gun combat, which reminds me of older game back in the old days of classic Doom. The game might look dated, but the combat is not. So if you want to check it out, it's coming on July 16, 2024 on PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC. Flock is a multiplayer co-op game where player takes on the roles of flying shepherds, each tending to their unique herds of adorable flying creatures. The core gameplay revolves around exploration and collections. You will control a flying shepherd who roams around to search and gather creatures to join in their flock, as the name of the game said. Every creature you meet has its own behavior and characteristics that you need to learn, making the collection process both challenging and rewarding. This game has some multiplayer aspect, where you can just meet your friends in the open world casually, unlock new areas and gather new creatures together. It is a relaxing game, refreshing for someone who needs peace of mind. The visual aesthetic and the vibes make me want to play. It is coming on July 16, 2024 for PlayStation, Xbox and PC. It's a unique indie game called Skim. You play as a shadow, where you can go around traversing through shadows of the other objects or living beings. So the objective here is to return to our humans, and we need to find a way to go back before it's too late. This is a unique 3D platforming game where you have to think of the most efficient way to jump across other shadows and using the environments for your advantage. I like the animation concept of the game with the gorgeous abstract world. Skim could be a great game if you like to solve puzzles but with an aesthetic living world platform. The game's coming on July 18, 2024 for PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Switch.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
I need to put Down Trails on this list. This is the latest expansion of Final Fantasy XIV, introducing a new exotic continent, new jobs called Vipers and Pictomancer, an increased level cap, and a new dungeons and quality of life improvement. This is a new chapter of Final Fantasy XIV and a good time for veteran players or newcomers to join the adventures, even though the update was delayed because of
Elden Ring DLC.
The update's still coming on July 2nd, 2024 on PlayStation and PC. That is all the games coming for July. I know it's not a big month of release and a lot of you guys still waiting for something huge to come out, but yet it is still a promising month and I'm going to enjoy all the games that are coming. If there is another game that I missed, feel free to tell me in the comment down below, and don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to the channel for more gaming news and updates. It has been a good month and I'll see you again next time. Have a great month guys and stay Nolep.